Welcome to AICA in New York City. I am Jane King, and John Colscotta, the founder of AICA and organizer of this conference that we've been at all day. And I've got a chance to talk to a lot of attendees, really excited about the content here. I mean, talk about today. What were the panels about? What kind of attendees came?
Happy to. So the panel construction since its inception, basically our sixth version of it, is we have manager panels really talking about the decisions at the active level, to make investments for the NAV of the closed-end fund or BDC. And then we have panels that really look at the non-listed market, so where there's no listed in the exchange, but the interval funds, potentially tender offer funds. And then we really have a great growing afternoon panel sessions about trends and institutional investors, people that participate, not the fund sponsors, but the other parts of the ecosystem, allowing their experience to get what's coming next. We've had very good 2 years in the market. It was a tough 22. There's been less IPOs for traditional funds, lots of IPOs, relatively speaking, for business development companies, and really bringing those people together. About over 100 people showed up today, and we're able to have long breaks, a lunch without interruption, and a lot of time together, really community in New York City.
Sure, and the networking opportunities are just amazing at these conferences. You can't really get those anywhere else. The cutting edge information, the sharing of ideas, the networking with others.
It is, and so you could do panels on Zoom or whatever any day you wanted. When I did the agenda structure, I'm very intentful for 20-minute breaks, that full uninterrupted lunch where you don't have a keynote speaker to bother you, and really allow people to have that time together and to create the environment where they want to bring their friend, bring their client, bring their partner, so that you have the most efficient day of your day in New York City.
So talk about AICA in general. Who is this for? What is the benefits of being
It is. So when I created it a little over 5 years ago, it's a 501c6 trade association. It is intended to support the ecosystem of closed-end funds, BDCs, interval funds, both through the advisor-centric content and the investors that they serve. And so it's not just a mini ICI, which has a wonderful event I attended yesterday for the fund sponsors. It's not just like an activism, conference where let's kill all funds. It's really bringing those healthy conversations, those partnerships all under one roof. Because I've always felt with my relationship at CEF Advisors and CEF Data, we can get better investments and a better investment experience for all of the investors if we work together and communicate versus just stand behind, lawyers and court cases and, I'm always right, you're always wrong. It's a healthy communication, to me, is so positive, in this ecosystem.
Well, and I feel like the closed-end funds are getting more attention in the financial ecosystem, and I think you've had a lot to do with that. What are your goals going forward?
Well, I'd say I'm good at herding cats, as we say sometimes at this conference, but so many bigger, better managers bringing differentiated product to market, some in the listed closed-end funds, some in BDC, some in non-listed BDC, some in the interval fund, the growth of interval funds, and just better brands, better support, more education. So the overall goal, whether it's a listed fund or a non-listed fund, we want investors to have made the right decisions, gone to the right resource, and really understood what they're buying and how it fits in their portfolio.
Okay, John, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for inviting me along. It's been really fun
as well.
Thanks.
Cheers.